This is not a difficult one. I know many persons would want to make some extra money, either through freelancing or through other means. I know some persons are bored of 9 to 5. They need something really innovative, something that is fast paced and yet legitimate. So today I want to break freelancing down to you. I want you to envisage freelancing like a game. I know you like playing games. We will envisage freelancing like a game. We are going to start from level 1 to level 3. Before we get to level 3, you will fully understand what freelancing is, how you can understand yourself, apply your skills, and begin making money as a freelancer. You see, most times people think that freelancing or making money online is rocket science, something difficult like software engineering, cybersecurity. You need to learn some very specialized tech skills. That will self-join. But you see, you can apply your skills from where you are today and begin making money if you understand these simple steps. So join me as we play this game together. The first step in this game is level 1. Level 1 is pretty easy. And for you to understand level 1, you need 3 tools. You need your mirror, you need your binoculars, and you need your calculator. What do you need your mirror to do? So imagine yourself, you are about to enter the game, level 1, a door is opening for you. Just beside that door, there is a mirror. If you don't look at this mirror, you will not be able to understand what you want to do in this world of freelancing or make money as a freelancer. So the mirror is what reveals your identity. The mirror is what reveals the things you need to know from the very beginning to excel as a freelancer. So first, when you look at the mirror, the first question you see is, what really is this game? What is freelancing? You see, freelancing is a practice whereby you offer services to someone who needs it. And the person pays you for your time, for your effort, and for your skills. This is not a long-term contractual agreement. This is a per task basis. This is an agreement that is based on your task. Once you have completed that task, you go away. Just imagine your plumber coming to fix your tap or something for you. The man finishes his job, you pay him, and he goes away. He's a freelancer. He may not necessarily be attached to an organization, a company he works for. He's a freelancer. But you see, with the advent of digital technologies, you can practice freelancing from wherever you are. You can offer your services to clients in different parts of the world. Insofar, you can do those things very well and meet the needs of these persons. So when you go to the mirror, the first thing you see in this mirror in level 1 is, what is freelancing? Do you know what you want to go into? And when you understand it, you say yes, the door opens for you. But there are other questions you need to sort out. The question of, who am I? You see, in this game, to be able to succeed in this game, you need your superpowers. So you need to understand yourself. What are your superpowers? Imagine Spider-Man without the power to be able to jump to different places, different heights with the web he produces. Imagine Iron Man. Just think of any of these superheroes, Captain America, without their superpowers. They are basically useless. You know what happens to them when they lose their superpower. Without your superpower as a freelancer, you are just wasting your time. You are wasting the time of your prospective clients. So talking about your superpower, as you go into freelancing, you know that the core of this game is you offering a specialized skill that's able to solve the problem of someone, and that person pays you. Your superpower in this sense is your skill. So ask yourself, what do I have that is of value to someone? How can I solve the problem of someone? This is a question of self-discovery. That's why you need the mirror. So for example, I am very organized. I know how to streamline operation. I know how to look at the various processes in an organization and say, this is tardy. Can we remove this? Can we do this? I know how to file document properly. I know how to schedule appointments. I know how to do email management. Once I begin to look at my superpowers, I can say that I'm more or less a virtual executive assistant. So if I see a busy CEO, take note, the people you want to offer your services to, especially small businesses, startups, busy CEOs, they usually have three needs. One, the needs of time. They are very busy that they don't have enough time to do some things that are valuable to them, but they are hard pressed with the demand of time from other engagements. The other thing is that these people don't have the energy for some of these tasks because they are drained by the demand from other tasks. And these people, no matter how wealthy they are, they want to save some money or make more money. So if you are coming in and showing to them that by offering this service or these services to them, you are able to save them time, you are able to save them energy, you are able to reduce their cost, that means the money they are spending, or help them in making more money, you always have a place. So the question of self-discovery, the question of what are my superpowers is very important. I've seen many persons reach out to me, Eric, I want to make money online, and I ask them, what skills do you have? Say, nothing. Oh, tell me what I need to go and learn, or tell me what I need to do. Some people reach out to me and say, see, I want to make money online. And I say, what do you want to do? He say, I don't know what I want to do. I want you to tell me. Come on. You need to use the mirror. Go back to the beginning of the game. Use your mirror. Your mirror will be able to tell you that. Now, your mirror basically help you to align what your skills are, and your mirror will also guide you to know what your comparative advantage are. What's your strength? You've been able to write many things you can do. Perhaps I'm good in virtual executive assistance. I'm good in digital marketing. Not every part, but there's a part of digital marketing I know. If I run Facebook ads for you, I'll be able to reduce the cost per lead. Do you understand? Like, if, for example, a client spends $34 per lead, I'm able to reduce that because I'm so effective in Facebook ads. I'm able to reduce that to $3.5 per lead. And I see that of all the opportunities available, virtual executive assistant is saturated. What do I need to do? I need to lean on the area I have advantage. So that is what the mirror does for you. Now, when you are able to understand this, the mirror helps you understand what you have as your value. Now, when you have this, you can now enter into the first door of level 1. So you are coming into that first door, you have looked at the mirror, you know what freelancing is. You are not coming with empty hand, because if you come with empty hand, they will just shoot to pick. Your superpower fortifies you for the next stage. You are able to go through that door and pick the coins along the way. You shine bright like a diamond and you go to the next door. The next door, you need your binoculars. This is still level 1. With your binoculars, you are able to tell where to locate your clients, who your clients are, and where to locate these clients. Now, when you have done that, the third tool you need in level 1 is your calculator. How much will you charge your clients for your service? You know, some people, they just pick an arbitrary amount. Years ago, someone registered in a freelancing platform and added a rate based on how Sakpa Onga was dealing with him. But you see, he was not getting any interest or any traffic because the rate he added was so high, way beyond the value of the services he was offering. I will tell you about that later before the end of the video. You see, what your calculator does, you are able to tell how much you will charge for your service. And the easy way to do this, you need to research what the market is saying. That is, what are people charging for this service in similar environment? This gives you an idea of where to peg your price. Now, when you have done this, you are able to successfully go from the beginning of level 1 that starts with that door opening to the end of level 2. At level 2, it's a different thing altogether, but you can still succeed in this game because you have the superpower, you have your binoculars, you have your calculator, you are armed, you are able to collect the stars, and that you are fortified for level 2. At the beginning of level 2, when the door opens, you need to pick 3 tools for you to be able to succeed in level 2. In level 2, as a freelancer, your first tool is your skill. It's easy for you to understand the skills you have, the skills you are offering to this market, because you have done that with your mirror in level 1. So at this point in level 2, you need to put your skill out there. You need to advertise yourself. And to do this, you have to create a profile. You have to create a profile where people, especially your potential clients or employer, can see. So for example, if you are freelancing and you are doing that in your local environment, the best way to advertise your skill is get a notice board. Just write plumber, call this number. Just write what you do and a way for you to be contacted. If your potential customer is passing by, they can easily just ring you. But if you are freelancing, leveraging digital technologies, what you need to do is to create a profile in the freelance platform where your clients are. So that could be on LinkedIn, that could be on Upwork, that could be on Fiverr, that could be on TopTal. Just name it, whatever the platform is, you have to create a profile. A profile basically tells people what your skill sets are, what your motivation is, what your rate is, and all that. The person is able to see that. The person is also able to see perhaps what you have done before. So you need to have a profile. The second tool you need in this level is your portfolio. Your portfolio is basically a snapshot of the work you have done before for clients, your success story, the review, a picture, a video showing this work you have done before. You put that well prepared and show it to future clients. Now, you know what your portfolio does for you? Your portfolio is able to walk your future clients through some of your work, and if this client is convinced that if you can do this and what they need is very similar, then you can replicate it. It's your show workings. You are showing workings. And most times, for a new freelancer who is just coming from level 1, is saying that, come on, I'm new. This is the first time I'm hearing about freelancing. I only discovered this just by looking at the mirror. So how do I do this? It's easy. If you have not done a task for clients before, you do what we call a ghost portfolio. A ghost portfolio, what you do is you imagine yourself as someone who wants to offer service to a client. For example, I told you I'm the CEO of Eric Incorporated. I can create another Gmail account and I will run services for myself using Google Ads, advertise something I'm selling, and apply the skills I've learned as a digital marketer and take my records at the end of the day, get my analytics, and I will showcase that. Take a snapshot of this, and I can share with someone that while I've not truly worked for someone, I've run an ad for a product I was selling, and look at the stats. Look at what I got. That is what we call a ghost portfolio. You can create one. Let me tell you, this is a crucial tool in level 2. Most prospective clients want to see some level of proof for them to make that financial decision. The third tool you need in this level is your proposal. Now you have your profile, you have your portfolio, you need a proposal. Your proposal is your pitch. because you are going to see, if you have done your scan properly with your binoculars, you know where your prospective clients are. You are going to see them advertise for jobs, advertise for openings. What they're actually advertising is their areas of need and the areas where you can offer your services, where you can bring value to them and they can pay you. So you get the point. So at this level, when you want to write a pitch, your pitch should be able to speak to the individual needs of this client. So just writing a template and sending that to all your clients will not do it. Not in this current phase we are in. It doesn't work at this level. And it will not work anywhere. So you have to have a template in place. But for each proposal you'll be sending to your future client, you must customize it to fit the need of that client. Now, when you have these three tools in place, your profile, your portfolio, and your proposal, well done, you are ready to get into level 3 of this game. I may be wondering, Eric, how do I create an amazing portfolio? Don't worry, I'm here for you. If you have watched to this point and you have not subscribed to this channel, what are you waiting? Hit the subscribe button. Turn on your notifications so that you get these videos, because I will share with you how to create an amazing profile, how to create an amazing portfolio, a portfolio that grabs the attention of your prospective client and cause them to want to speak with you. So subscribe and tell someone about it. I will also teach you how to write an amazing pitch or a killer proposal with a powerful call to action that will make whoever you send it to want to speak to you. Now, when you have done this, you are able to move into level 3. In level 3 of this game, this is where you get the diamonds. This is where you get the ultimate prize. You have all the tools, you have everything you need, but in level 3, you need to apply some critical skills. Because with all you have, if you miss these things in level 3, level 3 is open. There is a lot of money to be made, a lot of diamonds to be acquired. But you see, you need 3 things. When you get to level 3, you sit down and do nothing. You won't get any money. You won't get any diamond. You must start. You must make an effort. So the first thing, you need to use everything you have acquired in level 1 and level 2 to make an effort to getting these diamonds. So you must start, stretch, make an effort, use this skill to get it. You must be patient and you must be consistent. Now, how do you start? You start applying with your pitch to this prospective client. Some people apply for 2 jobs and say, or some apply for 5. I will hear some people saying that there are no jobs on Upwork, there are no jobs on LinkedIn, but I tell you, daily people are also getting jobs. You need to go hard. You need to tell yourself, how many rejections do people get before they get their first client? So ask people, ask freelancers, how many rejections did you get before you got your first client? Some will tell you 10, some will tell you 20, some will tell you 40. Then tell yourself, I'm going for 100. Come on. For every rejection, you are learning. Because ultimately, when you are able to get to that diamond, it is worth all the stress. So you need to start quickly. You need to start hard. The next thing for you to do in this stage, you need to be consistent. These systems you are applying, especially for online freelancing, it has to do with a sophisticated algorithm that favors those people who are consistent as against those who just come when they like. So that your start will look impressive and the system can keep pushing your pitches to people until you get the diamonds. Lastly, you must understand that this is not rocket science. And you must also know that this is not a walk in the park. You must be serious. You must be intentional about it. If the diamonds are worth it, if the dollars are worth it, you need to show by your efforts. It is simple, but it is not exactly easy. It requires you to use your brain, to use your heart, and leverage the resources around. Now, when you get to stage 3 and you are confused, you can also register for my mentorship session where I can guide you monthly, and it will be easy for you to get the diamond without any stress. So you see, freelancing is not as sophisticated as many make it seem, but it is not something you just do casually. With this information you have, I know you can play the game from level 1 to level 3. Beyond getting to level 3, I know you can get the diamonds. I know you can pick the dollars. Do you have questions? Are you struggling with some things as a freelancer, trying to make money online or offline, irrespective of your skill set? You can just be an electrician or a plumber, just name it, whatever services you offer. You are not really making money as you think you should. Drop your obstacle in the comment section. I'll be able to give you direction on how to go about it. And you keep making the money.